And we are live from the Sirena headquarters in Araku, Andhra Pradesh. I'm here today with my boy Thabru from Connectville. They're doing some tremendous work. We're stoked to have him. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your Web3 journey.
Yo, Tony, how are you? Nice little
Chilling.
light on your face. I love the look.
Gotta make do.
Right. We've spoken a couple of times already, but for those who don't know me yet, my name is Tabru. I've been in the branding, marketing, and corporate communication space over the last 10 years. It has been a very fun transition from Web 2 to Web 3 for me. I've had the fortune to work with some of the big names in the Web 3 and crypto space, like in the likes of Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, PizzaDAO. I mean, the journey has been extremely rewarding, and it resonated well with our product that we've been building for the last 18 years, last 18 months, I'm afraid. So it resonated well because of the community, right? We're building this for the community, and there's no better close-knitted community like there is in crypto and Web3 space.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, couldn't agree more. Let's talk more about, some of the flaws you see in Luma and, Eventbrite, some of these other, event related apps that exist more on the Web 2 side.
Right. I mean, that's a great question. It's always nice to understand the problem before we talk about the solution. Now, one of the things, buddy, that I saw was, especially being a branding and marketing artist, being exposed to a lot of events, brand activations, to all sorts of events. Something that I realized was most of these global marketplaces, they're just transactional. Think about it. Think of every single platform that you know. You go to these platforms to enable the transaction. Therefore, a lot of organizers are moving away from those platforms, building their own websites instead, because they might as well just pay the payment gateway cost and save their cost, right? So that's one of the major reasons that we wanted to build this solution on. The other thing is the discoverability, bro. I mean, events are such a common vertical across every single lifestyle and industry that you can possibly think of, right? Whatever it is that you take preferences in, events is something that exists in whatever the space that you take preference in. So it's so universal that we thought, damn it, like events has to be the one to bring a larger community together. And why is nobody else doing it? Why isn't anybody bringing the community together? Why aren't they making the discoverability better? We're talking about we were in the ages of algorithms and AI powered or not, right? Smart recommendation and things like that, but nobody's really doing it.
Right. Absolute facts. So let's dive into the platform a little bit, show us around, show us some different use cases, and yeah, we'll just kind of chit chat more from there.
Right, fantastic. Let me do that. Let me know when you see my screen. Are we good?
Yes.
All right, so this is the platform. So I'm a branding guy, my brother. You know that. So we've really been very particular about the user experience and the UI all alone. One thing that we've done here is we've basically taken the colors of the flyer and blended it to the background. Those are little bit of details that we've gone into. Now, this platform, ConnectWill, Tony, caters to three major things, the very things that are wrong with the existing market: discoverability, connectivity, and community. Now, in terms of discoverability, bro, we run on an algorithm that essentially understands your natural language behavior. So the more you start using ConnectWill, the more you start seeing things that you like, right? And then you've got social features like reacting to them, saving to view later, so on and so forth. So once you go inside an event, right, it's like a complete informative landing page for every single event. You can link your socials here. You have your countdown going, the viewership, the tickets displayed here, the location, and then as you go down, you have your ticket information if you are a ticket at the event, and then the organizer details, the event coordinator, event contributors. Now, this is very important. Now, we wanted to bring all of these different stakeholders in, brother, right? It's not just the organizers and the event goers. There are artists, venues, sponsors, partners. All of these are very important stakeholders who play a major role in the ecosystem. So we have included the lineup, sponsors, partners, all of these guys to be not only visible, they all are linked to their preferred profile, so the audience gets to connect with them as well, touching upon connectivity. And the best part is you have your social links, gallery, all of that jazz, right? The best part is now in terms of connectivity, this is a fun thing that we wanted to do. We had a chat. You can not only chat with the organizer directly, but you also have a public group chat, so you can see to the vibe of the event within the group chat, and then decide whether you want to go or not, right? It's a very fun feature that we've tried. It's something that we're going to try in the future, is create a Tinder like feature where you're able to select your mood and the vibe, and then it gets you matched to people of similar vibe and moods. So you can truly use events as a form of connecting with other people. And the other way of discoverability is the map. We have a Snapchat like map. We have a Netflix like algorithm that finds you
Ooh, that's
uh,
fire. Looks so pretty,
yeah,
bro.
so wherever you are in the world, brother. So algorithm lets you find based on your preferences. Map lets you find events based on your proximity. Very, very simple. I am in Colombo right now, so I'm going to see some of these events. There you go. Right, and then you click one of these and you're inside the event. Very, very simple. And
Sri
then the
Lanka's
other thing,
always popping off. It's undefeated.
Sri Lanka is always popular now. Yes, you have great history with Sri Lanka.
For sure.
Right, and then then brother, the other thing that we want to do is we want to simplify this user experience. Right now, as a user of ConnectWill, you're both a creator and a user. Like, you don't need two separate roles as an organizer or this thing. You're a simple user, just like how you use Facebook with a single sign-on, right? And then you can use the marketplace, you can manage pages, you can do all sorts of things with one single user. So similarly, we wanted to simplify the event creation process. Now I have to do this thing here, but hold on. Let me sign
Sure,
in.
nice little account abstraction there.
Yeah. Right, there you go. Right, everything that you saw on the single event page, you are in control of that.
Mm.
Just like Luma, but we are a little better. I'll tell you why. We have features where you are able to manage age requirements, and where you have really exclusive events, so underground parties for that matter, you can have this required approval sign on, so that people can't just buy tickets, they have to request for your approval, and then the organizer, as the creator will essentially vet your profile and decide whether you're a good fit or not. Then you can password protect them as well, right? So all of these things that you saw on the single event page, you're managing it here. And then before you publish, you have a preview here as well, so you can see if everything's in order before you decide to publish the events. Very, very simple. And then do you have any questions so far, or am I yapping too
No,
much?
it's looking flames. Looking really, really spectacular.
All right, fantastic. So and then the other feature that we have is, brother, your profile. Right, you have a fantastic profile. You're not just a Google sign up. You can decide whether you want to be public or private, or when you're engaging with the community, you can opt to stay anonymous, so you're in control of your privacy. You're in control of your information by having full control over the event creation process. Now you're in control of your privacy, and then you're in control of your social visibility. You can decide to add whatever socials that you want the community to find you at, and then there's your attended events. You can also opt to show them or not. And then we're going to have more features where we're going to be a little Instagram, where you will have a community feed where you'll be able to update your event experiences, including pictures and videos. That's where we're getting at. And then as a user, now you need to remember you're both an attendee and a creator. As an attendee, you have your, when you go to dashboard, you have your tickets here very neatly organized. You can do trans as well. If you're unable to make it to the event and you want your friend to have it, you can do a transfer with the email address, so the database get automatically updated. And then you have your library, whatever you have saved to view later, even if you forgot to save, we got you in your history. And then once you go inside an event, this is where you manage your own events if you're a creator. These are your analytics, neatly break down. And then when you go into details of analytics, we have broken it down by behavior, events, segmentation, funnels. You can set up goals and correlations. So you're in complete control of your analytics. You're in complete control of your information, your privacy, now your analytics. And you're also in control of your promotions. You can add a coupon code if you're using KOLs or influencers for that matter. You can always assign them a coupon code to understand what their conversions are like. And then I forgot to tell you, this covers the entire life cycle of managing an event, from publishing all the way up to the physical event where your tickets and invitations are scanned. So we have the ticket scan feature as well. So if you have a QR scanner, you can plug it in, and when we have the mobile app, you'll be able to do it entirely on the mobile itself. But right now, you can use it manually as well by entering the ticket ID, and you have a real-time tracker here, so that the gate knows, hey, 70% people have come in, and then they can inform the stage to say, hey, 70% people have come in, and you can get started. I mean, that's pretty much it, brother. I mean, I can go on and on. There's an earnings section. You're in control of your finances now, all of a sudden, right? That's. I hope that gives you a good idea in terms of what the product stands to deliver.
Absolutely. And tell us more about, the Web3 capabilities and ability to kind of like, pay in crypto for these events and that type of thing.
Correct. So we're obviously going to have a Stripe integration as well, for because we are managing both Web 2 and Web 3 communities. And then we will start off with Web 2.4, 2.5, where users are able to pay in crypto. And then now that we've launched our token, Will, as soon as we launch the platform in a few weeks, you'll be able to stake the token into a membership, which gives you global access to exclusive discounts, offers, priority access across events, anywhere in the world for that matter.
Okay.
And then obviously you can do further transactions as well.
Amazing. That's absolutely fire. So tell us more about like where is the product like currently at, and where's it going to go in the next few months to 1 year from now?
Yeah, like we've been yapping on our X and our TG, we're very proud of the fact that we've been building this for 18 months. One would ask, why would you build it for 18 months? I would tell them it was a very delicate process. We spoke to a lot of stakeholders, organizers, sponsors, partners, to understand what their pain points are in order to create a solution that gives a unique value proposition to all of these different stakeholders, right? Now, in terms of the product, we have beta tested this in Sri Lanka, in Colombo. We've run a fantastic 30-day beta run, and something that was really interesting to us, Tony, was that we had an average engagement time of 1 minute and 38 seconds per user inside the platform, and the algorithm is validated just like that, because people are spending time exploring the algorithm and the pool of events that they have. uh, on the other hand, we have also been graduated from the Founder Institute, Silicon Valley based world's largest pre-seed accelerator. We were one out of 30 to get selected from all of South Asia, and one out of 11 to actually graduate.
Wow. Crazy.
So that's also there. So we're very geared up to launch. We have a fantastic team. We'll talk about the team also.
Yeah, tell us more
What
about the
else do you
team.
want to know? That's a fantastic team I've got, Tony, around ConnectWill. Not just the team, actually, even the community. But in terms of the team, my co-founder and technical consultant, Amila, who's not very active on socials. But if you see the white paper, you'll find his LinkedIn there. He's the vice president of solution architecture for Bank of Singapore. The guy has been in the fintech world for the last 20 years with international banks. He knows his scalability, optimization, and security. So he's my right hand man and the technical consultant for the build. In terms of the rest of the team, they're all well versed within the Web3 and crypto space. They work with Bybit, Binance, some of them, some of them, Solana Super Team. It's a team with years of collective experience within the space, especially in terms of community building.
Amazing. And tell us more about like what your community looks like and kind of how it's taking shape.
Oh, see, I mean, since we got on X actively, probably a couple of weeks ago, since then I think we've grown to 200 plus followers and 100 plus, 110 plus on TG, all organically. And the best part is, I mean, we couldn't have expected the love we are getting from the community. They're very active on TG, they're very active on X. We're very early building our community, but then the early supporters that we've gotten so far are absolutely fantastic. We've had a bit of this thing between the launching period. Now they've made it. They made us feel such that we want to launch the product sooner, as fast as possible.
Absolutely. Very cool. And talk to us more about some of the vendors that you guys are working with to host the events. How is that process going?
See, it's not necessarily vendors, right? It's any user for that matter. It's a self-managed
Right.
toolkit for you to manage every kind of event, whether you're planning your birthday party with 10, 20 of your closest friends and family, or whether you're planning a huge conference or a large-scale ticketed event. This is your tool, Tony, right? So every user is empowered to be a creator.
Awesome. That's so cool. Um, Great. Well, yeah, talk to us more. And I sorry, I'm facing an internet issue, so I think it might cut out on you. But yeah, uh, talk to us more about what the vision is and where you want to see things in, the next couple of years from now.
Like I said, the interesting part that nobody has ever seen so far is the fact that events are such a universal common vertical across every single lifestyle that you can possibly imagine. Now, what does that mean for us? When we have created a tool that caters to all of these different events of different natures and scale, it it makes us a data analytics company, Tony, as well as a fintech company or an event fi company in the Web3 terminology. So we are about enabling transactions between different stakeholders. Right now, it's the tickets. Then we are going to have a marketplace where you're able to buy and sell event merchandise and resell your tickets. Then we are going to have a feature where you're able to book your artists and your speakers on the platform, essentially book creators on the platform. So we're looking at ways where users can monetize their time and skill, not just in terms of the conventional way that we look at events. It's not just about selling tickets anymore, right? So that's what we're doing. In terms of the roadmap, our next immediate target is get the mobile app out so it becomes a one-stop shop for the entire journey. um, I think I lost Tony for a bit. Hey Nirmal, did we lose Tony?
Yes, maybe he's having some internet issue. By the way, thanks for sharing all
Right.
the insights. Hope our community would love it.
Yep.
Keep on like supporting your project, and that's a really
Hmm.
great project indeed. I personally love it. Yeah,
Thank you very much, sir.
wish you all the best, man. And looking forward to
Thank you very much. So we'll cut off for today. We'll probably see the community again with the space, maybe in a few days.
yeah, definitely we'll add in some space. Yeah,
Cool. Right. Thank you, Nirmal. Cheers to the team as
yeah.
well.
Thank you for
Bye
your
bye.
time. Bye.